Hey there, it's Rick Khan from rickkhan.com, and over the next few minutes I'm going to give you the 3 big reasons and the certainty by answering the question of should you run Facebook engagement ads first? Because right now times have changed with the Facebook algorithm, and this will be different to how you might expect, because as Facebook continues to evolve their machine learning and their algorithm is getting far more superior than it was a few years ago. And running Facebook engagement back then was very different to how you would do it now, which now it mainly affects the quality of audiences. Because think about this, when you select the engagement campaign, whether for post engagement or video views, Facebook is optimizing its machine learning to find people who are more likely to engage through comments, shares, or likes, and even watching videos that you've selected. And in some cases, when you run a retargeting conversions campaign to these engagers, this can actually waste ad spend, because they're generally people who like to just look, like, comment, and go to the next thing they see. But then conversions campaigns on Facebook machine learning is optimized to find those most likely to find people who are ready to either take you up on your lead or even pull out a credit card to make a purchase to your offer. So the question is, should you even bother with the engagement campaigns? And what are the reasons that you would even use this campaign? Well, the short answer is yes, because there are definitely reasons you should use this objective, which leads me to the first reason where I've noticed no one's really talking about, which is, are your prospects ready to buy? Because the truth is, even though Facebook engagement is finding people who are only engagers, not everyone is equal. You see, sometimes before sending someone straight to a sales page, they might need more information or knowledge before they can make a decision. Maybe they're still on the fence and don't fully get why they would need what you have yet, or maybe it's something new you're delivering and they just need a demonstration or some proof of what you have works for them. So ask yourself, before taking anyone straight to a sales offer, are they at the point that they're ready to buy? Or do they need more information before they buy? Or even, do they know or trust you or your brand? As most buyers require multiple touch points before making a sale. So with that said, here's a quick example of someone ready to buy. If you think about someone who's in the market of buying new shoes, and all of a sudden an ad on Facebook pops up with a special offer for a brand new pair of shoes, they clearly know they need a new pair, and if you can give them a good offer, then that's all you might need. But let's say you're trying to sell some sort of course. Do they first need to get over some hurdles before they're ready to buy from you? Or do they even need some more information before they can make that right decision? So you need to decide from your research of what level of awareness does your prospect have about what you're selling. Then the next reason you would consider using the engagement campaign is this. Do you have a small budget? Because conversions campaigns can get very expensive. Especially true if you send people to a sales page without having proof of concept down, because trying to get your ad at the break-even spend can spend your budget very quickly to find this out. And even if you go for leads, even though it is cheaper than purchases, again, this can also get more expensive than any engagement campaigns. So what you can do for smaller budgets is this. Take the idea of your sales page or leads, then run multiple variation ads of this concept, and then test which message gets the best response. This will help you understand what your prospects are responding well to, and it can also give you good information when you run your conversions campaign with creating your ads. Now, here's something else you can do as well. You can take topics of the niche subject and create content around this to also see how people respond to it, where I show you how you can use this in a method to get sales and conversions with this link that should be popping up, or I'll leave it in the description. Because not only can you get proof of concept, you can also retarget these people in a way that's different. Facebook's algorithm can determine when someone's ready to take you up on your offer at the right time with this method shown. Which leads me to the third big reason, social proof. Now this is something that can depend on many factors. You see, some businesses more than others require more social proofing. Especially true if you're dealing with a business that deals with high ticket prices. Such as a digital agency will need more social proofing because maybe clients or customers have had bad experiences in the past from other companies, and running ad accounts and social can get expensive with clients needing more certainty to make an informed decision. But saying that, it's not true in all cases. There's always going to be some people who'll just go directly up on your offer. But then there are lots of businesses that don't require much social proofing. Like a company, let's say selling jewelry or crystals, they could possibly take their prospects straight to an offer without all the social proof needed. Now, here's something you need to be aware of, because when you run for social proofing, you're always going to get that one person who dislikes what you say or do. Because since the engagement campaign for the Facebook machine learning is only looking for people who engage and interact, that could be anyone. This could be someone clowning around and just disliking or making fun of things, or even someone who's vocal and likes to share their opinion in a negative way. And this can, in some cases, make your page look a lot less pleasing, but it's not something that should put you off. I always say this: focus on the ones you can help, and if a few emojis put people off, then so be it. Maybe they're not the type of customer you want anyway. And if you get any negative comments, you can just remove that, anything that's false or untrue or simply just being facetious. And then lastly, as a bonus that I want to give you for running your engaged campaigns, is turning these engaged people into a lookalike for your cold audiences. Now, this has been something that's worked in the past. Some marketers say it doesn't work as well as it used to, but for me, every time I use lookalike audience, it's always had great results, and I'll always continue to use them. And with that said, I invite you to do the same thing. Just try it out for yourself, as every business is different, and what works for me might not work for you, and ultimately testing is the key to success with Facebook advertising. Now, these videos that should pop up around here will give you more insight into Facebook advertising. And I'm always going to create more updated content and more on this channel. So if you're new, get all the latest information and always stay up to date when you subscribe. And if you hit that like button, it genuinely helps out a lot for me to continue to create content like this. So let me know if you like it by hitting that like button. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.